Men used to go to war and now they won't even give the seat on the train. Tell me why, on the basis of the fact that you're a woman, do you need the seat more than a man without using dating preferences, gender stereotypes, or gender roles? I'm waiting, because if I remember correctly, chivalry to women men don't know was a very patriarchal construct built on the fact that women and men weren't equal. Also, maybe you should stop romanticizing the fact that millions of innocents were killed at war.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that she said this, because this is exactly what modern women be doing. Romanticizing war. It's all of the, I long for him. He's over somewhere fighting to save our country. Meanwhile, that man is over there fighting literally for his life. I don't know when my next meal is going. Can you imagine going off to war, 17, 18, somewhere around there, hadn't even been able to I don't even know if they were able to drink back in the day. To be honest with you, I think that, I don't know if the age was still 21 at that point in time. But the point is, you really hadn't had a chance to do anything but sign up and get shipped off. Sign off, shipped off. That's it. But y'all are romanticizing because you've seen in movies, oh, he's writing for me, and oh, he's in the bunker taking heavy fire, and he's writing a note to me right there in the bunker, and everything's okay because nobody really dies. There was maybe one soldier, his best friend, that I'm able to comfort him in the middle of the night. No. Mass casualties. Some of them, many of them, the guys that, oh man, he wrote me and we're together forever now when we had kids. And no, that's a fairy tale. He actually died. He died. That's the type of stuff that y'all want. I want a man to go over there and just be there in the war while I sit at the house just fantasizing about, a man so obsessed, even in the middle of danger, he's still thinking about me. So obsessed with me. I'm so obsessed with myself that even in the midst of him fighting for his life, he's still fighting for us. He's still fighting for our love. Get the heck out of here.
So the girlies is mad because I stated that it doesn't matter whether you wait to lay down with a man the first, second, third night, or whether you wait 90 days, which I'm not understanding. The fact of the matter is, ladies, and this is no shade to my girlies, because I understand that sometimes, yes, you do have to wait and you do have to take your time to get to know somebody. But what I'm trying to say is that where's that energy when y'all be picking and choosing? And when y'all be picking and choosing when to break the rules? When y'all be picking and choosing what men y'all gonna let fuck? Because these are the same females that in high school didn't want the smart kid that was sitting in the back. Y'all wanted the foolery. The man that was throwing paper balls and not listening to the teacher and slamming desk and shit on the floor. So where was that energy then? Ladies, y'all do know that we only have the say so of when we're gonna have children, right? When it comes to marriage and stuff like that, that's up to the men. But this generation is so fucked up and worrying about the stereotypes and what cultural norms are that we think that we in charge of when a nigga could put a ring on our finger too. Yes, we in charge of when we giving up our nookie and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, whether you make a nigga wait or not is not going to determine whether he wifes you or not. You can make a nigga wait 30 days, 90 days, and he will wait until you let him hit, and he will still curve you. Y'all mad and y'all be living in lies.
There was a woman over here talking about, and she thought she was smart for it, talking about how she was going to make some dude, or any dude that was trying to talk to her and date her, wait for 3 months, was it? Like 3 months or something like that to even get a kiss on the cheek. Man, that man will slow walk you, beat and messed around with all these other women, and then come back to you, then took you on a date maybe once or twice a month, and it's low stakes, free dates. But because you like the man so much, you'll be like, oh, well, this is great. We don't have to spend any money. Our love is it's just budding and it's just blooming. And one night he took me out and, one thing led to another and we just did it right there in the field. And then the next morning you can't get a hold of him. Y'all leave, y'all hug, y'all kiss. He's so dreamy and can't get a hold of him. Why is my number blocked? Why did he unmatch me on Hinge? Wait a minute. He unmatched me on Raya. Wait a minute. He unmatched me on Bumble too. Wait a minute. He unmatched me on Twitter, on Tinder. Wait a minute. He blocked me on all the social medias. Idiot.
When I talk to women about this whole things not working out, in and out of relationships, lengthy periods where they're just not having success. And when I'm finding out what's the reason for why you're leaving, this guy doesn't communicate, this guy cheated, this guy this guy that. And I asked them a simple question. If you had to choose between one man that you gave 20 chances to or 20 men that you give one chance to, which would you choose? Your lifestyle. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying women's lifestyles that are single for, that are off and on and not successful long-term for 10, 15, 20 years, is that they're choosing the option B. They keep giving these chances to men that were supposed to be vetted by somebody else other than your emotions. Ooh, that is feminism.
Unfortunately, right on target. Y'all keep on going down the same road and then turning around and saying, well, a man did it to me. Y'all keep on picking the same guys and then turning around and saying, well, it's the man's fault. Hey, can you imagine? Do you understand how stupid that sounds? You turn into the man after Chad then clapped your cheeks. Tyrone then got over on you for the 4th, 5th, and 6th time this month. He didn't force you. He didn't broke down all your walls. He came at the right time. He texted you at the right time. You tell another man, how come y'all are not holding Chad and Tyrone accountable for the things that they're doing to women? As if you would be listening, even if we did. As if we didn't warn you that Chad and Tyrone were on their way to try to love bomb you, to try to talk you up, chat you up, and then take you back to the house. We already told you that. You told us to shut up. We're insecure. We just mad because we ugly. Medium ugly. I don't date down. My standards are too high. Not high enough to get pumped and dumped. Do better.
How come the CEO of Astronomer is getting blasted all over the internet? And this chick, I have not seen one post holding her accountable. She cheated just as much as he did. She is in the fault as well. And all I keep hearing about is how the guy is a sleazebag, which don't get me wrong, he totally is. But so is she. I don't understand. There are so many people just focusing on him and what he did and his wife. And what about her husband? I mean, nobody is talking about this. Why?
We seem to have a bad habit of allowing women who are bad actors in situations go scot-free, and we want to hang it up on the man. Well, he's the CEO. He knows this is going to happen. We should. All that other nonsense can go out the window. She was out there doing the same thing that he was, right along with him. I definitely agree with what she's saying. We need to hold these women accountable. She's doing wrong as well. Too many times in modern day relationships, we just look at the man and what the man has done, and the woman, she cries a little bit, sheds a few tears, boo-hoos, lets a little snot run down her nose, and we let her off scot-free.
This is where all of my money goes. Every time a bill comes, I just hate owning a home because who needs to pay $250 for fucking electric?
Man, I know it's hard. That's what them bills do to you. That's exactly what them bills to you. But y'all got it. Y'all told men that y'all didn't need any help. Y'all didn't want them around. And now look, it's tough. It's tough out there.
I just called my fiance to tell him that I pulled over on the side of the road because I have a horrible migraine. And I was like, yeah, I'm super nauseous. I can't see straight. I can't look at the light. The walls are closing in. And do you know what this man has the audacity to ask me? He says, well, did you drink any water today? Well, did you drink any water today?
Okay. So let me just say, any woman who will berate their boyfriend, their husband in a public video, get rid of her. Listen, I know you're engaged, whoever this idiot is, right? Who's engaged to her. You should call her and say, honey, you know what? I'm done. The fact that you did that, the fact that you released that video, are you kidding me?
Close your eyes, turn off the lights, and put an ice pack on it. That's about the best I can do. In any and every, y'all ever notice in any and every situation, modern women seem to have the wherewithal? They could be lying on their deathbed. They have the wherewithal to try to see if a man's going to give them something. Oh, the least you could have done was buy me an expensive bag because I was so sick last week. What? They, in any situation, they have the wherewithal to try to extract expensive resources out of a man.
I once read a tweet that said, men only hate astrology because they can't mansplain it. And I think this is so accurate.
No, that's not accurate at all. Just hold up. Let me explain it to you real quick.
As a man, what can you tell me about conjunctions, trines, sextiles, orbs, retro?
Talk about retrograde. Retrograde isn't what you think it is. It's basically an optical illusion. Because all of the planets orbit the sun at different distances and different speeds, they end up passing each other. It's kind of like when you pass a car on the highway and it looks like the car that you passed is now moving in the opposite direction, but it's just your perspective, right? From our perspective, it looks like Mercury is moving back and forth in the sky. Of course, it's not. And ancient people saw this and they thought there's some shift in the energy of the universe, but that's not what's happening. There's no shift in anything. It just looks that way. And if you didn't know that the overhead view of the solar system looked like this, you would have to come up with some sort of explanation for why this planet was moving from side to side in the sky. Talk about conjunctions. This is Jupiter and Saturn, and you can see that they look really close to each other. And again, these objects that tend to be farther apart and move across the sky at times seem to be very close. I mean, these planets look really close to each other, right? Again, this is an optical illusion. This is because of our perspective on Earth. It looks like these planets are close to each other from our perspective, but the reality is that even at their closest approach, they remain about 400 million miles apart. So there is no strange combination of energies. These things are as far apart as you can imagine. I don't hate astrology personally. I'm an astronomer, so I understand how the universe works. And I usually find that people who are into astrology also want to connect or realize that we're connected with the universe. Like this is all one big thing and everything isn't as discrete as it seems to feel, which I also resonate with. I mean, that's why I like doing science communication. Like it's very interesting to learn about the universe and learn that the stuff that makes up stars also makes us up. And the stuff that we have here on Earth is literally spread everywhere throughout the universe. Like this is captivating. This is an amazing story. It does always rub me the wrong way when people that clearly have belief systems that are not based in reality, right? The reality of retrograde and conjunction are what I just described. There's nothing mystical. There's nothing like bizarrely energetic or special. We understand the physics. It's all very straightforward. So you believe something fantastical, that's fine. But why do you have to be condescending as if those who don't share that belief are somehow like intellectually inferior to you? A man just couldn't possibly explain what's going on here. Anyways, hope you learned something.
Why are you even trying to explain this to her? She does not care. All she cares about is trying to one-up a man, trying to show that she's more superior, trying to show that she's better. But really, the more and more we hear these modern women talk, the dumber and dumber their speech gets. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Y'all keep talking, and the dumber, I gotta think that, I hate to say that too. I hate to say that because I would like to think, especially with all the classes that you went through, that you actually learned something. With all that money and all those student loans, you actually came out the other side and said, okay, this is how I'm going to be a productive and contributing member to society. But instead, what you're giving us, sitting on that couch now, in front of the window, got a plant in the background, nice sunlight, this is what you give us. This is the TED Talk that you give us. There's nothing that we can learn from this.
We don't understand these people we're marrying or the people we're dating.
In general, estrogen will produce a diffuse awareness in women. To men, we appear scattered. That is not true for men. Single focus has them pay attention to, what am I going to produce next? Understanding that, then we can start to reach towards each other to communicate better. For women, as a physically smaller and weaker gender, which we're profoundly aware of, we feel safe when we feel connected, especially to the people we perceive as strong. We're like on auto redial to connect and connect and connect. It causes problems because they're single focused. Try connecting with a wall.
And it can be an interruption. Us being like, connect, and they're just like,
this is why we say we have opposing instincts. We interrupt them to get the feeling of connection back. Hi, honey. Text. We call. We open the home office door. Hi, honey. Hi. If they even lift their head. Our attempt to connect was rejected. Now I'm even less safe than I was before. He's mad at me?
No, he's mean.
Is he mad? He's mean, or is he mad at me? Or why didn't he look up? Was it because of what I said to him this morning? And we spin out. We spin out trying to figure out the why. But we don't come up with accurate answers because we answer our why questions with why a woman would have done that.
And that's where the drama, all the unnecessary drama comes in.
Yes. It's not just even that we think it. We're sure of it. And we'll tell them, you did this because of that. No, I didn't. And they turn around and walk away. Why are you walking away? Because this isn't worth doing. You can't hear me. When they can't be heard, they just shut up. And there's so much about them we never see or know. We don't listen long enough, and we're sure we're right. I mean, there's a joke. If a man's alone in the woods and he speaks, is he still wrong? We're meant to be complementary. We're so made for each other.
Man, I'm hungry. I'm about to go get a sandwich. We need to talk about this now. No, we don't. We don't, because there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Once again, there was a woman trying to get on here and talk down on a man for going through whatever it was that he was going through, and it didn't have nothing to do with her. Oh, well, next time be sure to tell me because my nervous system was going haywire. Your nervous system was going haywire because you decided it was causing you anxiety. I told you it had nothing to do with you. Nothing. But you thought for some reason I was lying. So you kept on asking me until we had to sit down and chat. And I reiterated to you, no, it has nothing to do with you. That's your problem. That's something that you're dealing with. Don't make your issues my problem. Don't interrupt and stop my day because you continued on with the issues that we had already discussed. We already discussed it. There's nothing else that we need to talk about. Because you're insecure and unsure of yourself, you stop me. And when I confirm to you, no, it don't have anything to do with you. It's something I'm going through. Well, just tell me next time because my nervous system, no. I told you exactly what needed to be told to you. You need to accept what was told to you next time and stop bothering me. Get a grip.
My ideal world and society, I think men should have to pay women for looking at them.
I am going to be exposing a secret about women that they'll be mad at me for saying because it is true. Women are very selfish when it comes to the men that they don't like. So if she's telling you something like, oh, well, I'm not going to do this for you, even though it's your boundary, it's either one or two things. One, she just doesn't care. She's not going to change because she's not that into you. Or two, she genuinely believes that you're asking for too much and she doesn't have the emotional capacity for it. Here are signs that she is selfish, right? Most of your guys' conversations are about her. She's not really asking you questions about yourself. She's not trying to get you to open up to her. She's not trying to get you to express your feelings to her. She's not really investing emotion or time into you. And I'm not really speaking specifics about texting, more of like in person. If you guys are long distance and she's not texting you that much, try calling her, to be honest. I'm telling you, women are only selfish with men that they don't like. Women are extremely giving with the man that they want because they don't want to lose him. Like, women are hella submissive with the man that they believe is a catch, right? And if you are a catch, then she's gonna have to see you move on with another girl, and then she's gonna be telling her girlfriends about how she missed out on you because she wanted to go for a bad boy. I'm a woman. I hear about stuff like this. Like, if you're a good man, go find a good girl. Like if you keep trying for her and she keeps taking you for granted, go find another girl. But don't go back to her because you got that other girl. One-on-one coaching in my bio.
Good morning, baby. Do you know what time is it?
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me, and so I said, okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment, and so I answered, and they were like, am I disturbing you? And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said now they understand the kind of woman that I am, on and on and on. And I said, no problem. No worries. Have a good day. I feel like this. I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes, every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. I clothe my nice body with nice clothes. And so I have to go shopping. And I wear makeup, which I enjoy. And in the comments, I don't care what you got to say about makeup. But I also spend money on that. And so to keep this up, I also eat on a meal plan that I have created. And so for that meal plan, I have to go grocery shopping to eat off of the meal plan that I have created. And so all of this takes money. It takes money to upkeep this. And so why am I having free conversations? And it is okay. It is okay if you don't feel the way that I feel and you are having free conversations. But I think about this, especially if you're messaging me when I'm on the way to an appointment where I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars to get my hair washed, and I'm continuing to have this appointment where I'm spending hundreds of dollars on myself, and you're interested in me? No, I don't have free conversations. And I implore you, if you're a woman who takes great care of herself and does great things for herself and keeps herself up, think about whether you're having free conversations. I treat my phone like it still has minutes and you're not using mine up. That's it. Love you. Bye.
They do the same thing in the house, and then they call it mental load. They'll call it mental load. He's not doing as much as I'm doing because, he doesn't load the dishwasher like I do. He doesn't use the same pod or insert the pod into the dishwasher like I do. He doesn't separate the clothes like I do. He just picks up a load of them and tosses them in there and throws a Tide Pod in there and walks away. Washes it on warm instead of washing it on cold. Right? He doesn't throw one of those Shout dye catchers in there like I would. He doesn't put the Downy fabric softener in there like I would. He doesn't care. He's not doing it because he doesn't care. He doesn't like me. He hates women in general. That must be what it is. And y'all continue to add mental load, or loser load is really what it is. Dumb load, problem load, drama load to a man's life until he just quits caring. He just stops talking to you. I would have tuned you out at this point. Honestly, you're not talking about anything. Imagine that. Got a house and an acre of land. Congratulations. Got all that and still talking about nothing. Speech is surface level. That's what you're looking at. And you're wondering why men don't want to be bothered with you. You ain't got nothing. You're not talking about anything. You ain't got nothing to talk about.
To whoever I'm marrying, please come get me. They're doing me dirty out here. Every date feels like a prank. I'm out here answering questions like I'm applying to be someone's emotional support dog. You know, what's your trauma? What's your attachment style? What's your moon sign? I don't know. I just wanted tacos. One girl told me she wasn't ready for anything serious and then posted a 4-slide tribute to her situationship's birthday. Slide 3 was a photo of his hand, just his hand. I think I was the rebound before the rebound. I don't know. Another girl asked me my 5-year plan. Miss, I'm just trying to make it to Friday without Venmo requesting my friend for dinner. So yeah, to my future wife, I know you're out there living your soft life, probably posting latte pics and hopefully reading your Bible and never going out on any dates ever. But when you're done knitting little gloves, making ravioli and praying, just know that I'm here. Emotionally available, slightly traumatized, and incredibly tired of pretending to enjoy double dates with some girl my friends thought was decent enough to throw at me. Just come and get me. I'm parked outside Walmart, crying in my car.
I told my husband I wanted a divorce. I walked myself through the logistics of where would I live, how would we split the time with the kids, who gets the dog. I feel like I have been searching for something in my relationship that we don't have for the whole time we've been married, which has been 10 years. There is not a single thing about my husband in and of himself that I do not love. He is the most self-disciplined, loyal, hardworking, good person that you could meet on this planet. Our relationship and what my expectations are for my marriage and what they always have been are not met. I can't be myself with my husband, and it's really confusing because I'm 32 years old, I am a mom of 3, and I still don't know who I am.
When women make their own money, the last thing they want to do is support a man. Last thing they want to do is support a man.
Believe it or not, no. When women make good money, they don't. When women make money, they don't need a man because they make enough money. They have support.
Okay, repeat that sentence again.
When women make enough money, they don't really need a man.
Okay,
because
say
they
that
can
one more
take
time
care.
again.
When
women make what? What did you say? When women
they
make money?
enough money, they really don't need a man.
You do understand your sentence just defeated your entire argument, right?
No, it didn't. It didn't. But that's what I'm saying. You said women cannot be able to fight off or fend for the household if they couldn't pay rent. But here's the thing: does the man have to work harder, or does the woman have to work harder?
I said if a man can't provide, a woman's going to get rid of him. Then you said, oh no, but women can make their own money.
Are you willing to go out the country within the next 30 days?
I got a lot of work to do in 30 days. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on. So you pop because of out the country?
Yeah, I like to travel, and I need a nigga who can control his schedule to be available to do those things because I'm not really a person that is work. I'm more about experiences, and I'm at a space in my life where work and enjoying life, they have joined forces together. So unfortunately, I'm not doing anything that I don't love doing. And when I travel, that's also work as well. And I need somebody with an open schedule to be able to do so. Or it's definitely not going to work. I might cheat.
You might cheat anyway.
I might cheat.
You might cheat anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. How you feel about that? Hold on. How you feel about what she said?
This is my thing. I'm working now to where we can go wherever you want in a private. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel about it.
I feel like when you don't put in the work, and when I say cheat, for me, I'm saying I've already made this clear to you it's an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even want to put myself in that position because I already know I'm going to get lonely. I'm going to want my travel partner. And so if I say I would cheat, why would I put myself? I don't want to cheat. That's what I'm trying.
You sure?
I don't want to be outside. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able. No, I want.
choice no matter what. You
This
can't
is
say
what
I
you're
don't
saying.
want to cheat.
This is what I'm saying to you. You choose your destiny. You choose what you want to do. I'm not putting myself. I'm not linking up with a dude that I know can't meet my needs.
So you gonna block it before you even start? 'Cause
It's not even blocking it. You can't travel. How is that going to work? I'm somewhere every 3 months.
When am I getting my apology? When am I getting my apology? I just want to let y'all know, I told y'all these bitches was bluffing. I told y'all they could settle. We just got the story. A nigga was fucking 9 bitches on an air mattress. Type of princess treatment is that? That y'all so claim that y'all are princesses and queens and shit. Y'all don't settle for less. Oh, shut the fuck up. That nigga didn't even have even Princess Shrek ugly ass Fiona was in a tower. Had a dragon protecting that puss. This nigga was fucking y'all on an air mattress. The same bitches who need a $300 steak dinner before they can talk to you. That need their hair and makeup done before they talk to you. Oh my Lord. Y'all don't even know why I really started making content for real. Cause I done beat up so many. I'm sorry, I take that back. I was so tired of looking at bitches who I knew in real life that I had encounters with get on the internet popping shit like they that bitch when I know you fucked a nigga you met in 2 hours in the bathroom and he didn't have to buy you a drink. My videos really started off as subs for real to bitches that I fought because I couldn't do nothing because I know they were calling people on me. But then I started to realize the shit that I'm saying y'all get offended by, so it's not just these bitches, it's all y'all bitches. Y'all all stupid. And I'm never gonna be a stupid dumb bitch like y'all. So I'm always gonna speak on shit. What type of princesses get fucked on air mattresses? I'm waiting for the answer.
Well, if they're that old and they still want younger girls, there's also a problem.
Well, let's say if he's 40, dating a 20-year-old, would that be weird?
It's pushing it.
Pushing it.
100%. You should have morals as men and as women.
There we go. So
where you do not look at women under a certain age or at that point because it's just morally.
Okay, so you think it's immoral. Who agrees with her? Show of hands.
I don't really know.
It's funny because all of you women have on makeup. The makeup is to cover up wrinkles, to cover up blemishes, to make you look younger. So you're always trying to present yourself in the most youthful way. So with that being said, it can't be immoral if you're actually trying to look young to the guys that you're dating. Like you're 40 years old, but you're putting on makeup trying to look young. Well, if you think that it's weird, why don't you not put on makeup and just actually try to look your age? But the thing is, it can't be weird because you're not trying to look your age. You're all trying to look younger.
That's a great point. I don't think women are built to deal with men's emotions.
But I handle yours.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you mean?
I'm not saying you don't listen. That's not what I'm saying. A man is very afraid to share all of his emotions with his wife because there is a cost to it.
How so? What
If I tell you that I'm scared or I'm nervous or something in the business has me shook, in the moment you might be like, hey, that's okay. But deep down inside, there's a part of you that starts to feel unsafe. And that shows up in different ways. It'll start to show up in the lack of connection. It'll start to show up in going to old patterns because you're trying to protect yourself. Sometimes I'm afraid to tell you if there's financial issues or the business isn't running the way it could be, because if I create scarcity or fear in you, then I also have to clear that up. It creates more work for me.
Yeah.
So sometimes I would rather not say anything at all. And this is why so many men just choose not to talk. Well, you know, he's adding to his level of stress by standing on the edge of that cliff right there. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would never do that. Never do that. So he probably causing his own stress. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. He's hitting the nail right on the head. I can't tell you certain things. I can't do certain things. I can't say certain things to you because you just won't understand. And maybe even if you do understand, you'll still be like, oh, what are we going to do? Maybe you'll go out there and start audibling. I need to get this from this person, this from that person, this from that person, right? Now, a man should not be ashamed to ask for help. But if the man is telling you, hold on, let me figure it out, and you don't listen, that's going to cause a rift in the relationship. That's going to cause a problem in the relationship because you didn't listen. Now, to be fair, A man can be stubborn, and sometimes, and you just got to know your man. Sometimes you just got to go ahead. I'm not saying ignore him all the time, but in certain situations, you got to know he not in a good spot. I'm going to go get help. And afterwards, he'll see, man, I appreciate my wife, because even when I didn't think I needed help, she helped me out. But the main point he was making is there are some times where there ain't nobody that's going to be able to figure it out but me. You might pat me on the back, make me a tuna sandwich, but you really don't want to hear anything about us struggling financially, because that's going to cause you to panic. Then I got to reassure you while trying to get everything back up and running. It's so much work, and I'd rather not say anything. I'd rather just get it done.
You know what? I can't even ride for black women no more, because it really be the black women that be hating the most on me, for real. Like, dead ass. It really be them, for real, dead ass. Because a lot of y'all really upset because you think I'ma pick me, when all I'm doing is telling you how I've been making it through life. All I've been doing is telling you exactly how my struggles and shit that I've been through. But all of a sudden, because you're insecure, I'ma pick me, bitch. Argumentative, combative. Can't submit. You say you can't submit because that man doesn't pay all your bills. But yet, even if a man did pay all your bills, you still wouldn't be able to submit, because you're not a submissive, feminine type of female. And that's why you have so much problems dating. That's why you have so much problems finding a man. Don't no nigga want to argue with you. Don't no man want to come home and hear your goddamn mouth. But when I say it, I'ma pick me. Oh, okay. You know what? A lot of y'all don't even know how to submit because you ain't never seen that shit. You never seen a woman actually cater and bow in the presence of a man. You never seen it. It's not even your fault. But when you got somebody that's telling y'all how to do it, now I'ma fucking pick me. Because I said buy that man something every now and then, now I'ma pick me. Because I say don't walk around that man toe up all fucking day long just because that's your nigga, I'ma pick me. Come on now. Come on now. Make it make sense. If you do the math and make it make sense, I'll actually be on your side. But it ain't adding up. Because I never, not once tore down a black woman. Not one fucking time. But y'all gonna come on my page and tear me down because you're insecure, because your man's on my page, because your man's a follower, because your man's a subscriber, because your man's in my comments, because your man's in my likes. Well, maybe if your man's always up in my shit, then maybe you should just stop being a hating ass bitch and learn that classes in session. Get you a notepad and a pen, sis. Submission ain't got nothing to do with a nigga paying bills. Submission has everything to do with you believing in your man and you knowing your man has a plan. Shut the fuck up, fall in line, and y'all will get some goddamn where, but you can't shut up. That's your problem. You don't know when to stop fucking talking. Because I be wanting to beat y'all asses too. But I don't even be having time to give y'all hating ass, miserable ass bitches time in the comments, but I got time today because I'm on the fucking road. Find somebody else to goddamn play with. You don't have to like, click, or fucking subscribe. Just keep fucking scrolling, ho.
And I'm sorry, I could not be a man in this new generation because I would have been put that fire on y'all females. I'm sorry. Because what you mean, you can have my number, but you got to pay my rent. What you mean, I can't have no kids, but you got 4. What you mean, if you out with your homegirls, I got to pay for everybody's stuff. What you mean, I got to be rich, but you live on your mama's couch. What you mean, I got to have more than 3 pair of pants, but you only got 1 wig. What you mean, if I want to take you out on a date, I got to pay for you a babysitter. What you mean, if I want to take you out on a date, I got to buy your son some diapers and shoes.
Not so much for me, and I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia.
Will then went on a profane tirade warning Chris not to mention his wife's name. Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right
keep
now?
my wife's
name out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
What viewers did not see at the time, while Oscar clips were being shown, was Chris Rock leaning over the stage to talk to Jada.
And Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I really worried about
And what's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, he's still, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old shit. That's all I could think to say, right? And I couldn't really take in his apology.
How unusual for Will, a guy.
The reason why so many beautiful, well-rounded women cannot find a partner is because a lot of parents failed their sons. My mom on a walk had asked me, we know so many beautiful, well-rounded girls, why are they single? I responded with, your generation was so hard on the girls. Like, we literally had to be made out of glass. We couldn't afford to make mistakes. Failure was not in our vocabulary. Like, we literally had to be perfect. So now you have this large group of women that are almost like overperforming. So now you have this large group of women who know how to take care of a home, know how to take care of themselves, are family oriented, but they also have the ambition of a man and are career focused. Overall, they are performing at standards and expectations that are so high because back home, specifically, my parents are from India. Back home, women weren't granted the same privileges and rights back home in India. So my mom still had me performing the gender norms of a good Indian daughter, but I was encouraged to basically utilize the freedom that I had. Parents failed their sons. Because while so much pressure is being put on women, nothing was put on their boys. They were and are still coddled. They're not independent, meaning that they're codependent on their parents for multiple things. They also have no sense of leadership. They're consistently relying on a system for guidance and direction instead of building like that inner voice and trying to take initiative to build their life. That's why women are single. Because not only did we have to fight for the life that we wanted, it was completely possible to do that. Though it was hard, it was possible. But there are men that don't want to utilize this opportunity to better themselves and like have dreams and have goals. Instead, they're looking for a partner to be a replacement for their mom.
The thing that I think that's frustrating and makes a lot of men, causes a lot of men, influences heavily a lot of men to walk away from dating is y'all are always trying to one up the man. Y'all always got it worse than literally anybody. A man could get his leg chopped off and y'all still got it worse than him. A man could be, somebody have him in a chokehold. You looking at him eating ice cream. Are you okay? I still got it worse than you. How? I'm in a chokehold right now and you're eating ice cream. Clearly, I have it worse than you. No. This ice cream is not the flavor that I want, so I'm distraught. This is the type of stuff, stupidity, that a man has to deal with over and over again. You always trying to one-up him. You're not a victim in every situation. Stop it.
Men hate arguing. So if he takes a chance to confront you about something, he's showing you he cares because he's about to compromise his peace just to try to get through to you. A man who doesn't care ain't gonna say nothing. He doesn't care. He's gonna deal with you when he wants while he searches for someone else.
trusting anonymous bitches on this T app. Do not believe everything you read on there. I did a little experiment in the Denver T app area, okay? So I posted a man that I met in Arizona like a while ago that there's no way anybody in Denver would have talked to him or seen him or anything. Like, he's never even been to Denver. Just to see if some bitches would say something to stir up. I posted it and I was like, we've been on some dates, things have been going well, just trying to see if like anybody else has been talking to him or seeing him. Some bitch commented, said we went on a date not too long ago. Like, bitch, you're a liar. And then I commented back on it and I was like, you're lying because I literally posted this guy who's not even from here. There's no way anybody would have gone on a date with him, so you're a liar. These bitches straight up will just lie just to ruin some you have going on. And that's the other thing. Don't be posting your man because these bitches will come for him. I don't get why women trust other women just because they're women. Women are grimy as too. And I've even had some male friends that have had said about them that's out of pocket, like to the max. It's just not okay. So if you're gonna take anything from the T app, make sure you get receipts with it. Otherwise, don't believe anything these bitches are saying. People love to be messy just to be messy. Oh, and the bitch literally deleted her comment after I said that, so she knows she's lying. Losers, lame ass.
Ladies, do y'all not know women? That's my thing. Do y'all not know women? I know there's a lot of women who do. These be the same women who be like, they don't have no female friends because they understand how devious a lot of women are. The thing about women play in women's faces way more than men play in their faces, because when a man is in a woman's presence, she try to be aware. She's paying attention. A lot of women don't pay no attention to women.
What a man can do, a woman can do better. I hope you are seeing that man there. You see the kind height where that man there on top, Abi. And I hope that as a woman, you can do better than him. Like you can climb somewhere that is taller and farther than that place that man is standing. Just negodu, look at what a man can do, a woman can do better. Nye, nye, nye. Go climb that place, make you go do that work where that man they do. So that we go know say, yes, what a man can do, you can do it better as a woman. May God bless all the hardworking men in this world. God will bless you. Or it's not easy to be a man at all. We see you, we recognize your struggle, and God will continue to bless and keep you all safe.
Shout out to Chris Brown for getting women to spend $1,200+ just to take a picture with him. Shout out to him. She won't buy you no lunch. She won't cook you no dinner. She won't go 50-50 with you. She won't buy you no cologne. She won't pay for no date, but she'll go to a Chris Brown concert and spend $1,200 just for him to take a picture with her. Oh, baby. We living in some times. He is the Michael Jackson of our era, okay? Y'all gonna give my boy his flowers. If I paid $1,200 for Chris Brown to take a picture with me, he about to be rubbing his honey butter all over his body. He about to be cheesing so hard with honey butter. I mean, he's cheesing very hard. I'm getting something out of here. I'm leaving here with something. You mean to tell me all you left here with was a picture? Girl,